I think the first 3 to 5 years of a child's life it's exceptionally important for the mother to be around, to be there to nurture and all that sort of stuff. But I think if you're going to turn boys into men and girls into women, you need the father around to play an incredibly prominent and present role in those children's lives. We shouldn't discount again, the importance of raising children and homeschooling. I think it's a fantastic thing, and I praise you for doing that. But do not discount what you do as a man and the value that you bring to that household to protect and provide for that family.
She's not able to if you're not doing the hard work, slugging it out 12 hours a day here, Dave. So
exactly,
it goes, is it the chicken or the egg? But Rich, I got a question for you. I'm curious to ask. Do you think most athletes are red pilled in this way of thinking?
No, vast majority of them aren't.
Why do you think that is?
It's common with everybody. They believe society's comforting lies. Be less so she can become more. There's this notion of putting women up on a pedestal, and Valentine's Day is always about women. It's never about the men. Like, we have all these holidays. On Father's Day, you see single moms praising themselves for doing the job of both parents, sort of thing. Again, there's differences, between the sexes, and I think they're complementary. And I've always said men and women are better together than they are apart. But we have to understand the differences and praise not just women, but I think men deserve some credit as well too, which we haven't seen. Men are now the disposable sex. I think throughout history, for the vast majority of history, men have always been the disposable sex. You go back to the Titanic when it was sinking, when it hit the iceberg, it was still women and children first, and most of the men would drown or freeze.
Going back to the athlete side of things, it's curious because, it's a very attractive industry for a lot of women. These are alpha males. They're in peak physical condition. They make a good amount of money. And I know Travis has made, he's alluded to this a few times, but I think sometimes they're more interested in the lifestyle than they are the human. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, women marry the lifestyle. That's a very good way of putting it. They're not in love with the man. They're in love with the lifestyle. I get a lot of shade for saying this, but that guy's circumstances change. He becomes less prominent. He's less successful as an athlete. He gets dropped, doesn't get his contract renewed. This is when women start thinking about untying the knot and moving on and, on to greener and better sort of pastures. Look at Tom Brady. Even he couldn't keep his wife and lost her to a Brazilian jiu-jitsu instructor with a dojo. That's not exactly a more successful man, maybe a more dangerous man. That kind of goes to hybristophilia. There's a lot of people that marinate on this notion that hybristophilia is a more powerful draw to women than hypergamy is, right? So there's that notion as well. It's very interesting when you look at the dynamics.
Where do you put the nuclear family as far as priorities?
If you enjoy what you just saw, we do new clips every single day, twice a day on the Clips channel. You see clips right here. And beside Dave's crotch, we have a full-length show every single Sunday, right by my hand.
Click right here.